Hello, this is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. This video is for Brian in New Hampshire. Brian, I got your throttle body out. Just want to show you what I see here real quick, and then I'll take it inside and rewire it. Overall, throttle body seems to be okay. All of this carbon buildup, that's usual situation. 70,000 miles, that's about right. Everything else seems to be on point, like linkages and all that. That's all good. We already know about the cables being bad, so that's not new. We already cut them open, so that is that. Mass airflow sensor. There's marking to it. You see, it's like 91319. So I don't know. Was it ever replaced? Somebody would put the number for not for no reason, I guess. I mean, the date. So maybe the throttle is not bad overall. I mean, the mass airflow sensor, it does look very clean, no question about it. A little bit of a burn up you can see here, but see the shaded areas, that's carbon. See, if I move them, cleans off. But that's a blow-by basically from the engine, because if you look inside, you're gonna see that there is quite some carbon buildup. But that's a usual situation, really. That's just, as many of I've seen, they always have some buildup down there. That is not gonna get to engine, inside the engine rather, because as you see, that's the middle portion of the intake, and then the runners follow up. So to get all of that stuff up the tubes and then into the intake manifold, highly unlikely. So, well, at least I haven't seen it. The pipe that goes to the throttle body, that's a PCV pipe, crankshaft ventilation hose, and that obviously is broken. I mean, I have to break it to get to it, to the throttle body, and obviously when I put the new one, I can squash it so it'll fit in there nice. These two hoses here, these are not in the greatest shape. They're stiff and you know, what have you. I mean, you can see the residue, low blow by here and there, oily residue. That's because the junction here leaks a little bit slightly. As you can see, the junction with two pipes, same junction as you can see here, but that is replaceable. It's pretty simple, not a big deal. Other hoses here, the vacuum lines, they're also original, seem to be quite stiff, but not rock stiff, like rock hard, really. Like, they have just slight motion. Even the one that I removed from throttle body, it was actually tough to break off. It wasn't completely stiffened up. It's just, there was still a little bit of life in it, I would rather say. Yeah, I see a little bracket there laying. Here it goes. Just noticed it. Hey, buddy. I just noticed this little bracket. This little bracket goes around here somewhere, if I remember correctly. It goes like right here, I think. This is where the throttle body post is, because engine harness was replaced either this way or that way. It doesn't really matter. But, or actually, wait a minute, I'm sorry, right here, there goes. Yes, it goes under this bolt over here. Actually, I'll put it in right now so I don't forget. This is where the wire for throttle body actually attaches, because you had it attached over here, and I'm looking at it, I was like, this is not right. The throttle body wire does not connect there. Apparently I was right myself, that the wire should not go there, the mounting point. It's not critical, of course, but this is the fake firewall area. I'm just gonna tighten this up so I don't forget about it. What I'm talking about is, I'm talking about this mounting for the wire loom that goes from throttle body to the connector here. So basically, yeah, I'll just take this off, and you know what, before I forget, let's do it. Let's just do it real quick so I do not forget. to do this. It's a small low point, it's nothing critical, obviously. It goes, slides over, and the bolt goes through. It's supposed to be a little longer bolt. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is how it's supposed to be. And the throttle body goes upside down. I'll show you in a second. You can go actually either way, but from my, if memory serves me well, the throttle body wire exits out. You basically have this post right here, and then it continues its run. Something in this matter. Yep. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Anyway, basically I'm done with removal. I'm going to, tomorrow is going to be cold, so I will work in the workshop. I'm obviously going to cover the opening there once the car is parked here. I don't want it to be opened up. And that's about it for me for today, actually. That's about all. Yeah, I'm not missing anything. Okay, so like I said, I'm covering the intake opening, then I'm putting the air cleaner box back on just to drop it on, and that's it. I also would check the spark plugs. I mean, unless you know which spark plugs you have in this engine, if you got proper spark plugs, non-resistor plugs, and just for good measure. And that's about it. Yep, that's about it. I had to do a lot of work today, and pretty tired, so it's time to finish work and go home and relax a little bit. Okay, so this is it, Brian. I'll talk to you next time when I have any updates for you. Victor here, RestoringMercedes.com, and thank you for watching.